Hi, I'm State Senator Celina Villanueva, and today I'm here to talk to you about Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, which is a traditional Mexican celebration that we celebrate November 1st and 2nd, and sometimes a little bit earlier. There are more people and more communities that are starting to celebrate Dia de los Muertos because it's a holiday that's filled with beautiful symbols and traditions and imagery. Every detail represents something significant and special in remembrance of loved ones and our ancestors. Some traditions are rooted in ancient Mesoamerican traditions, some came from Spanish European cultural traditions, and some have evolved over the 3,000 plus years of celebration. Traditional altar dressings range from monarch butterflies, which are hugely important in Mexican culture, native copali incense, cempasúchil, a flower used on altars to decorate the grave and also to signify the pathway back home. A calavera is a skull, a calaverita is a little skull, and a calavera de azúcar is a sugar skull. These are placed on the altar and often have the name of the deceased person described on the forehead of the skull. Pan de muerto, bread of the dead, is one of the most associated foods with Day of the Dead and can vary greatly from region to region. It's often placed on the altar, but can also be consumed and dunked in coffee or hot chocolate, which is how I prefer it, or atole, or champurrado, as some of us like to call it. Many people make altars or ofrendas in their homes to honor their loved ones who have died. Every ofrenda also includes the 4 elements: water, wind, earth, and fire. Water is left in a pitcher so the spirits can quench their thirst. Papel picado, or traditional paper banners, represent the wind. Earth is represented by food, especially bread. Candles are often left in the form of a cross to represent the traditional cardinal directions so that the spirits can find their way home. Every state in Mexico has its own particular way of setting up their own ofrendas. And here's how I plan to celebrate it. This year, we're going to have an altar in our district office to help celebrate, the Day of the Dead, and to also honor those loved ones who have passed away, like my mother and like my grandmother, and so many of our loved ancestors. We use this time to honor them, their memories, but to also honor the fact that their love never goes away. I hope you learned a little bit today about Dia de los Muertos, and as always, feel free to come by the district office and learn a little bit more about what we do and also to visit our ofrenda. Thank you.